Welcome one more time to our channel, Cool Case Adventure, and today we're just doing an update here at Universal Studios Florida. And as you saw in the first shot, apparently that's the first indication that Universal Studios is starting to prepare for Halloween Horror Nights 31, which we're super excited. As you know, July 4 is already behind. It's typical for Universal to actually start preparing by putting either trusses, lighting, adding speakers, adding props. So we're gonna be showing you every single step of the way onto Halloween Horror Nights. We still have 7 more weeks to go.
Oh wow.
7 more weeks to go. So you know what, Universal? No pressure. Who's counting? You got 7 more weeks to go. But anyway,
no pressure, guys, no pressure.
If you're looking for content like this one about Halloween Horror Nights and family content in theme park, I kindly invite you to become part of this family by simply
subscribing.
And also
by smashing that like button.
If we're sharing any valuable content with you, family, are we ready?
Yes.
Awesome, because I am. So what are we waiting on?
So let's go.
But wait, Mom, hit the intro.
Mom, hit it!
I could show you how to just be
Alrighty, family, so apparently in the last few days they've been adding these lighting trusses over here. Usually when Universal is about to do some special event, such as Halloween Horror Nights, Mardi Gras, or even their own special events where a company rent the park, they put these trusses. These trusses are used for either lighting or hanging on signs. So right now we have one here on the left side, and once you see the bridge, you're gonna have another one over there. And soon enough, you're gonna see the so-called famous medallion for Halloween Horror Nights over there. And you're gonna be seeing things dressed up over here, including possibly trusses over here. So this is definitely smelling right now like Halloween Horror Nights, because this is where they hang out. I told you, right behind this barrier, this is where they hang out trusses. And this is where actually they use it for lighting when they are behind the big sign for Universal. So exciting to see what else is coming. No official announcement have come out yet about what else are they bringing for haunted houses and mazes yet. Just the speculation map version 3. Yeah, Universal. I'm gonna say Universal is a bit slow now. They haven't even released the frequent fear pass yet. By the time I drop this video in a few days, who knows, something else might have come out. If something comes out, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna give you that update. Now, this is the part that it may bother me a little bit, this Halloween Horror Nights. I mean, I don't.
I still put it on the front.
Yeah, but instead of this Minions thing, it's Horror Night.
Yeah, they usually cover all this with Halloween Horror Nights, so I don't think that should be affected.
I guess not, but we'll see. I mean, because the space has shrunken now. So I don't know. Not only that, they should change these Minion things to Horror Nights too.
They could.
First, all the props are on the street,
but they still have to leave the walkway clear.
Yeah, all the props.
So if you're coming before Halloween Horror Night, this spot over here where you see Karen, that's gonna be, and the kids, this is where you're gonna see the stages and stuff like that. My concern happens to be that these walls kind of throw it off from the theming of Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, but I don't want to see like it's horror night. I don't want to see a blue wall with Minions. I mean, does that make any sense?
They can make them spooky. Maybe they'll dress them up Halloweenish.
Exactly.
Or like I think we said this in a video. If they actually dress the Minions as like monsters or vampires, that would be wicked cool.
Or they make them all the purple ones that are
Yeah.
the main ones.
Although they still having these trusses over here, I don't think this is gonna remain over here, or unless they do something new this year, as they don't use this section over here for Horror Nights. But soon you can expect this area to be blocked off with trusses to the main entrance for the houses this way. Now, if I was Universal, I would not even touch the Universal monsters at this point. If that's their plan to remove this, I'll leave them for Horror Nights. As of now, the summer tribute store continues to be here. I am predicting, now that it's official by Universal, I am actually predicting that it will be shut down at the end of this month, July. Probably pushing it to the first or second week of August, depending if they're going to reuse some of the things that they already have over here. But I could see this shutting down at the end of the month because they had to get it ready for Halloween Horror Nights. And they also had to do it when they have made all the announcements of the houses. That way they could bring the merchandise out. So
Not give anything away.
right. Here we are 7 weeks away from this. So what is it? We're about 2 more weeks for July to be over.
Yes.
Definitely in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Unfortunately, I could see this tribute store shutting down because they had to prepare it. And it's still kind of early still to see some of the additions, but right on top of Finnegan's, usually Universal will have this lighting over here. This is normal. That cable over there, that's normal. But soon, you're gonna see more lighting. You're gonna see speakers. You're gonna see the same thing over here, as well as on this side of the building of Sahara Traders. And now for those who watch our channel, especially my closer friends of plus size guests, even though everybody's been talking about when is the Mummy opening, if you guys notice, what is it missing over there? See, nobody has pointed that out yet. There's no test seating yet. Now, I don't know if they're gonna put it back. I don't know. I'm hoping, this is what Karen and I have been talking for the longest, I'm hoping that they relocate it over there. That way people can have a more secluded and private area. But normally that test seat will be right over here. And as of now, it's not there. I'm not saying that it's gonna take them a long time to do. The windows continue to be blocked off. Now, the last thing that I heard is that it could possibly open this weekend all the way to the last weekend of July. That's the last thing I heard as of yesterday from one of my contacts here at Universal. Even though the sign says towards the end of the summer. Now, that's depending how you take that.
Right.
So the end of the summer could be the end of August,
Yes.
or it could be the end of July. Now stay tuned because we're going to show you more trusses that have been going up towards the back of the park. But I'm just going to point out to you what are the next changes. But these changes are going to happen more towards the end of August, where they add lighting and speakers on these 2 buildings over here. So we're here by the San Francisco Snacks Cart, really close to Fast and Furious Supercharged. As you can see, you have a truss over there. That truss could possibly be either for lighting or signage, because as we know, rumor has it that one of the houses is gonna be over there. It's not a rumor anymore, as I actually saw the permits. They have been already approved by the city. I'll try to put an image over here. So Orange County, our county, had already approved it. So they actually approved the permits for back here, which there's a white tent, but as you can see, there's a truss. So you guys know in production and all that, it's a lot easier to put trusses out because you could either bolt it or you could actually put a film on the concrete or floor, and it's easier for them to start with that before they put any lighting and things like that. And we're gonna continue to show you around the park everything, but there you're gonna see probably more lighting and speakers on that side, since this is gonna be another haunted house. As you can see, they have lighting already set up over there that stays there all year long, but you're gonna see more towards on top of that building. And here by Shell's Alcatraz, you already can see this truss over here, which in case you've never been here to Horror Nights, this is one of the scare zones over here. So they usually do that for lighting and signage as well. And as you continue to go through this path, I know we are seeing a construction wall, but they're probably removing something that was in there. There was like a wooden box in the middle of it. They're probably removing that so they could start working behind that stage. I don't know if they're gonna keep the walls up while they work on it, but usually they have stages around here. Planning a vacation can be very exciting, but also very stressful. Sometimes it's hard to plan when you don't have all the answers needed or you're not sure about what process to follow. Trust us when we say it can be very time consuming.
This is the reason why we encourage you to contact us and allow us the opportunity to be your travel agents. Cool Case Adventures is affiliated with PCO Travel, and our main goal is to help you plan your dream vacation so you can create the best memories of your life.
Whether you want to go to Universal Studios Florida or Universal Studios Hollywood, we will be able to assist you planning every step of the way.
We are certified Universal Studios travel agents and recognized as a Universal Preferred Travel Agency, and our knowledge in the parks, restaurants, and hotels can definitely help you with your planning. The best part is that it will not cost you anything extra.
Let's start planning your next adventure. And for now, all you have to do is fill out the questionnaire in the description below, and we will be contacting you
Now
right
here
away.
in front of King Cross, you're gonna see a truss over there. Usually in this area, when they put trusses, is obviously they're gonna add a little bit of more lighting, but right over here where I'm standing, they will actually have either a bar or some kind of food stand, but most of the time it's just bar. The same thing as back there. You see that truss over there? They will use it over there as of a bar or
Usually food and bars.
yeah.
And then sometimes a little stage on the front.
Right, so yeah, because last year they had a food and a bar. They have both.
They had 3 stands here. They had one of a bar and then 2 of food.
Yeah, so you could see that they're going towards the same idea over there. And oh, by the way, you saw Karen taking picture. Want to take the advantage to remind you to follow us on Instagram. Right now, we're probably gonna be seeing a whole bunch of things showing you on Instagram what we're up to, as well as any theme park news. So why not, guys? It's free. Go for it. And while you're at it, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe to this channel and smash that like button for all this info that we're providing to you guys. All of this info, this knowledge, guys, in theme park, we just want to share it with you. So when you come here, you know what to expect. That way,
Look for what to eat.
exactly. So we're gonna continue to give you the progress of the preparation for Halloween Horror Nights in the park. And while I tell you that as well, we already dropped a video telling you, according to the speculation map, where everything's gonna be located. So I'm gonna tag it on this part over here so you guys can check it out. Oh, look at this. As we're walking this way, you got a truss over there, a truss over there. This section, guys, they usually use something for a photo op somewhere in there. And also they have like a food stand in there as well. So that's what they use that lighting for. As we're walking to the Fear Factor, what it used to be the Fear Factor show, you're gonna see this truss over there again. More lighting. And here are the Fear Factor show, where Fear Factor show used to be. They actually installed one of the lighting trusses that will be pointing at, with lighting of course, to the signage of the show that is coming over here. There's the lighting right there. See, I told you I was gonna show you a bunch of more trusses. So as we're getting close to the animal actor show, we're gonna find more trusses over here. And as we move to that area, well, before we move to that area, we're gonna check over here in this area where they usually have 2 haunted houses to see if they actually set up anything else. And at the time of recording, they have not started anything over here. This is very common. We're still far out. But in the future, you're going to see trusses going over there because those are equivalent to the main entrances for the 2 haunted houses that are coming back here, in which they already confirmed one of them, which is Monsters Collide.
Okay.
And the other one is rumored to be The Weekend. And we made it to the startup point here at Halloween Horror Nights because every single year they actually prepare this area first. It's easier for them. I mean, it makes sense. They have the gates over here. They could actually put lighting. They could actually put props. People are not going to be, touching it as much. So every year it starts, like I showed you, from that area over there all the way down. Basically what Universal is going to do, they're going to move from this area all the way to, Hollywood Boulevard. And they're gonna work themselves around until they make it to the New York area, all the way to San Francisco. So San Francisco usually is the last section to be prepared, and the section after Harry Potter. back there. So, but over here, don't be surprised that in a few days, if not in a few days, maybe 1 or 2 more weeks, we're gonna see the speakers being set up over here. You're gonna see cable. If you don't see the speaker, you're gonna see cables running around over here, so they could start throwing the connection. You're gonna see more lighting installed. So speakers over here. You may see actually a stage as well over there eventually. So this is the third truss that we find in this path over here. And as you can see, they're just making the preparation of it. Here, there's the truss. Once they put the lighting, they're gonna run the cables. They have the electrical box over there, which they're gonna run through here, you know, under to that power box. And they do it through Gal. That's how they actually run electricity. The same thing that they're gonna be doing that with that truss over there. So that will be truss number 4, truss number 5. But again, you're gonna see more and more trusses, and you're gonna start seeing a lot of more speakers in the next few days, maybe 1 to 2 more weeks. Again, I'm excited because I like seeing the park getting ready for Halloween Horror Nights. I get excited. The anticipation, also guessing what's coming, as well as, you know, seeing the changes. Right. And basically this is what we're referring to after they're done with that section, the Central Park somewhat area. Then they move to here to Hollywood Boulevard. And I want you to also picture this, because they're gonna start building stages. They're gonna be putting poles. They're gonna be putting lighting truss. You're gonna see more lighting and more speakers up there. The same as over there. As you can see, they continue, you know, they keep lighting all year long. So this is nothing new, because they need it, you know, for the special events like Mardi Gras and special events like for the holidays. So some of them stay, but you see how they have a speaker over there? They're gonna be adding a little bit more. So those are the changes that we can possibly be seeing. I mean, we still have 7 weeks left, so in the next 3 to 4 more weeks.
The baby steps.
Yeah, 3 to 4 more weeks. That's why you're gonna be anticipating to see some of the changes. And what I'm gonna do, we're compromising to every week give you a weekly update on Halloween Horror Nights setup. That way you guys see the changes. If you cannot make it this year, it's exciting. I love seeing all the changes.
If you're coming.
Yeah, if you're coming, let us know. But if you want to see the changes, we're gonna show it to you. So we happen to stop really quick here at 5 and Dime and just realize that the Halloween Horror Nights display is no longer over here. Well, the sign is not out at all. And the display, whatever leftover they have, is right over here.
You know what that means? Tomorrow.
In the next few days, a new announcement is coming. So they basically will clear this out and then put the new merchandise. So
That means they're probably gonna announce a new house, and then they put the merchandise.
they put the merchandise.
I love you back.
Alrighty, guys, so there you have it here from Universal Studios. We hope you enjoyed this walkthrough to see how Universal is starting to prepare for Halloween Horror Nights 31. I'm excited. How about you guys?
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
You're excited. We're all excited about it. So it's pretty cool to see the transformation of the park. So anyway,
How they try to hide it.
so if you made it this far, I hope you actually consider to subscribe and also to smash that like button. But with that said, sadly, this adventure has ended. And we want to remind you once again to
Subscribe.
And smash the like button, turn that bell notification.
Bing, bing, bing. And feel free to comment down below as number 2.
smile out, be great,
Be cool.
And say awesome to you guys next adventure.
Bye, guys.
Boom.
Boom. Boom.
see ya.
Bye.